He's like, I think they owe us a jet if we can get 7 million Pepsi points. In the mid-90s, they ran this ad. The concept of it was Pepsi points. Add up your points. You get like a Pepsi t-shirt. It was just a bunch of Pepsi merch, right?
Yeah.
And so the ad is this kid wakes up in the morning, gets up and throws on his Pepsi shirt, grabs his Pepsi backpack, and the kid lands on the lawn of the school in a Harrier jet. It says Harrier fighter, 7 million Pepsi points. Obviously a joke, right?
Did they have that in the fine print?
John Leonard was a 21-year-old business student, and he immediately said,
7 million Pepsi points.
7 million Pepsi points. What he first did was he started going and finding family and friends to invest in this endeavor.
Yeah, 100%.
And so they just started buying a lot of Pepsi. He quickly figures out, we don't have the kind of money to buy the amount of Pepsi cans that we need for this. He's like, I need to find like a big pocket investor. Luckily, he knew one, a dude named Todd Hoffman. So he told Todd all about the commercial. He's like, I think they owe us a jet if we can get 7 million Pepsi points. And he gets to the last page of the catalog and he notices something. At the bottom, there's a fine print that says that once you have 15 Pepsi points, you can purchase Pepsi points for 10 cents a point.
Oh, that's interesting.
So all he had to do is go get 15 points.
And then $700,000.
And so he goes back to Todd and he's like, Todd, write me a check for $700,000. He writes this $700,008.50 for shipping and handling with the 15 Pepsi points with it in a letter that said, here is our 15 Pepsi points and $700,000 to redeem 7 million Pepsi points. We would like to redeem that for a Harrier jet. Pepsi gets it. They sent the check back and they're like, that was funny. Thanks for the laugh. And so Todd and John and Todd's lawyer hop on a plane and show up at corporate. And they basically say, hey, in this ad, you said that we could redeem for the jet and you're not following through on that. They offered him $1 million settlement to shut up and get out of there. And John says, I want my jet.
You never take the first offer. That's the rule of life.
Pepsi starts running their campaign.
Sure.
They quietly change the ad to 700 million points and add a disclaimer line that says there's no Harrier jet. We're just kidding.
Which is an admission of guilt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Judge Kimba Wood, who was notorious for
drinking 4 gallons of Pepsi every day. Huge Pepsi fan.
She was notorious for being sympathetic towards corporation. They ended up ruling in favor of Pepsi, saying that
no way.
What they said is that an advertisement is not a legally binding contract.
Man, and maybe he should have taken the first offer. That's the lesson. Take the first offer.